In this video, we will understand the concept of class and object in Java, what are instance variables, how to create an object, and much more, with examples. Let's suppose we have a blueprint or design or skeleton of a car. We can make any number of cars using this template and customize those cars separately, so that one car may have different attributes such as color, steering, lights, etc., from another one. This blueprint, in object-oriented programming terms, is called a class, and these cars created out of the template are called objects. Each object contains the same properties or attributes as its class. These properties or attributes are called instance variables or instance members. Every object contains its own copy of instance variables. This means that an object may have different values of these variables. Let us learn how to make objects of a class. Go to the code editor. I am using VS Code. You can use any code editor, such as Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ, etc. Go to SRC folder. Create a new file by clicking the file icon at the top. Name it car.java. A class is created using class keyword, followed by the name of class. Class name is user-defined, and depends on what the class represents. In this example, we are representing a car, so, the name of class is car. Definition or entire code of a class is enclosed between curly braces. No code can be written outside these curly braces. A class may have different properties and methods. Class name is preceded by an optional access specifier. Out of all the access specifiers, only public is allowed, or you can omit the access specifier. A class cannot be private or protected. Other than this, a class can be abstract or final. Let us begin by adding some properties to this class, such as color, max speed, and Boolean, to indicate if the car has power steering. As a standard, class fields or instance variables are made private, so that they are not directly accessible, and can be accessed only by public methods to set and retrieve their values. These public methods are called getter and setter methods. This is called encapsulation, another object-oriented programming concept. Most editors provide the option to generate these methods automatically. Right-click on this class, and select Source Action. Select Generate Getters and Setters to create these methods for the class fields. Create another class, main.java, under SRC folder. This class will have a main method, where we shall learn how to create object of class car. Let me minimize the left panel, so that you can view it better. An object of a class is created by writing class name, followed by a variable name, which is user-defined. You may choose this name as you like.
As a best practice, this name should be a meaningful name, instead of I, J, or X. Till this point, the object of a class is not created.
It is created using new operator, followed by the name of the class, and parenthesis. This creates an object of the class car, with its reference or handle, as this variable. This variable is called the reference of the object, and you can access the properties of object using this reference variable only. Now let us set the values of its properties. Set the color to red, max speed to 200, and it has a power steering. Just a small practice for you. Create a second object, name it car2, and set its color to white, max speed as 250, and power steering to false. Pause the video and resume once the object is ready. Okay, so here is the second object. Now, let us print the objects. Right-click the file and run the program. You can see that it prints some weird values, which consist of name of class, and some random characters and numbers. This is called hashcode of the object, and it is created by using different values, such as memory address of the object, and its property values. Let's print the properties of the objects, using their getter methods. So, print the color of car1, and check if car2 has power steering. Run the program once again. Look at the output values. Color of car1 is red, and power steering of second car is false. These are the same values that we provided for these properties. From the program, you can see that an object contains values for class properties. This means that it defines a state. And each object of a class may have different values for class properties. Just to summarize, a class is a template that defines a structure. It contains fields or properties, which are called instance variables, and functions, which are called methods. Instance variables should be made private and accessed using public functions. Objects are copies of class template. Object defines a state. A class may have different objects, each of which contains its own copies of instance variables and member functions. An object is created using class name and new operator. When an object is printed, its hash code is actually printed. Hope the video was useful. Thanks for watching.